So after living in Germany for 1 year, what do we love about living here? So after living in Germany for 1 year, there's also things we hate, but we're not gonna get to those in this video. So today it's all positive and we're gonna highlight on all the things we love about living in Germany. One of the #1 things we really love about living in Germany is that we're constantly surrounded by history. There is history everywhere, whether positive or negative, it's history. And that's something we didn't always feel like we got in the United States. While yes, there was history, it wasn't quite so old. So just living here and being surrounded by that and constantly learning new facts every single day about where you live and the history behind it is something we, like I said, absolutely love about living here in Germany. One of the top things we absolutely love about living in Germany is the people. And now this might come as a little bit of a shock because German people are known for being a little bit cold, but we haven't found that to be the case. And while we do have a big international community here, the Germans that we have met and become friends with have been absolutely amazing and always willing to help out. So perhaps one of the biggest and most important reasons we love living in Germany is the safety. Germany as a country feels super safe, especially when compared to the United States. And the #1 reason for that is lack of guns. Because in the United States, as we all know, people can have guns, but working in schools and having to do active shooter drills is something that's absolutely crazy in the United States. And after we've lived in a country like Germany, or even Spain for that matter, where people don't generally have guns like they do in the US, you just feel at ease and so much safer. And another example of safety is with children. Children are able to leave school and just simply walk home, maybe stop, get something at the kiosk with their friends, and get home totally safe in the city. That's not something that's super common at all in the United States. Usually children have to go on a bus, get home. They can't just walk around the city like you see here when children get released from school. And this can happen as early as 1st grade. So overall, the safety in Germany is something we absolutely love about living here. The public healthcare system is something we absolutely love about living in Germany. And that's because even though, yes, we do pay about 40–45% in taxes to the government, so a lot gets taken out of your check, that's gonna scare some Americans away immediately. But when you go to the doctor or even go to the ER like I had to do, you are not worried about going bankrupt. Everything is super affordable and it barely costs you anything, including when you have to get medication. The cost is so minimal, it's incredible. And that's something we absolutely love because back in the US, we would avoid going to the doctor. Even as healthy people with good health insurance, we'd still avoid going to the doctor if necessary because of the fear of a bill. Here in Germany, while yes, you do pay a lot of taxes again, it goes to something that helps everybody. It helps all society, it helps you out, and you shouldn't have to fear going bankrupt or being healthy. If you're liking content like this, what it's like living abroad in Germany or other places as well as travels, make sure to check out all of our other videos and subscribe right here so you get notified of them right away. Now, back to the video. So going with transportation, another thing we absolutely love about Germany is biking. And it's so easy and convenient. You can get around almost everywhere. And sometimes it's even easier and faster than public transportation and certainly than driving, especially when you factor in parking. And for that, we don't even have to buy a car here. We don't need one to live because we can cycle or, as we said, take public transportation everywhere. It makes it so easy. Plus, because they actually invest in cycling infrastructure and therefore more people cycle, cars are watching out for you, other bikes are watching out for you, pedestrians are watching out for you, and a lot of the cycling infrastructure is actually protected, so you're not even in the street at all, which makes it super easy for less confident bikers like Becca, which she would admit, to actually cycle within the city and get to and from places, making it an effective mode of transportation. One other thing we absolutely love here in Germany is that parents don't have to be isolated just because they're parents. We always had the feeling that once you were a parent in the United States, you were kind of isolated, you did your stuff at home, maybe you took your kids to daycare or somewhere and then you went back home. There weren't many public places that were acceptable for adults and kids. Here in Germany, for example, beer gardens, all of them have playgrounds, which is absolutely incredible. You see beer gardens here where maybe they can enjoy food or drink with their friends, but then their kids are right there and they just run off to the playground that's there. People aren't necessarily worried, and perhaps this also connects to the safety part that I mentioned before, but the fact that families can go out and there are places for adults and for kids at the same time, and that it's a total societal norm, make it so great, and it's one of the things we love about living here. The public transportation in Germany is something we love about living here. It is wonderful and it connects the country so well. In fact, we've never lived in a country before that's so connected by rail specifically. Spain, for example, is well connected, but it relies much more on buses than rail, as the trains are a lot newer there. Where in Germany, you can get almost anywhere you want by train. It might not be the quickest or necessarily on time, but just the fact that Germany is so well connected by rail is one of the things we definitely love about living in Germany. Especially when you consider the 49 euro Deutschland ticket that they have going on right now. So while the longer we live here, there will definitely be more things we find that we love about Germany, but also things we hate. And that video is coming out soon, so make sure to subscribe so you get notified of that right away. But in the meantime, make sure to check out our other videos that will be appearing on the screen right here, and we'll see you over at our other videos. Bye.